Happy morning, children. Today this is seventh video you are observing. Forget about the number of videos. Now today we are discussing about the last but one concept in this chapter. Within a day or two we are going to complete the chapter. Anyhow, this is the important concept regarding examination point which carries 3 marks again. I repeat, this is important question, but not the question, concept. Please practice your own sum as much as possible. This carries 3 marks in the examination. That is, divide 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5 by 1 plus 2x plus x square and verify the division algorithm. See children, this is worked example sum in your textbook, page number 37, but division algorithm is not verified. Next example 8, division algorithm is verified. Please try to do yourself that one. This is just a revision of yesterday's class and continuation of the topic of division of algorithm. That is, as usual, how we divided yesterday like that, you have to divide. That is, here 1 plus 2x plus x square. You must know that the degree of the polynomial is 2, whereas here 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. The degree of the polynomial is 3. So you must know that which is dividend and divisor. The smaller the degree is the divisor, the greater the degree is the dividend. So anyhow, 1 plus 2x plus x square is the divisor. Now let me start with the divisor. Again the divisor is not in the general form or standard form. So you have to rearrange it. It is writing x square plus 2x plus 1. That is x square plus 2x plus 1. This is what? This is called divisor, which is not given in the order in the question. You have to rearrange and write. Then coming to the dividend, that is 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. This is dividend. Now let us come back to the yesterday's concept. That is, here the first term of the dividend is 3x cube. Let us write in the working column by, again the first term of the divisor is x square. See children, here x square means 1x square, 3 by 1 means 3, x cube by x square means we will be getting x. This 3x is the first term of the quotient, so it should be written in the top. That is 3x. Now you have to multiply this first term of the quotient by each term of the divisor. That is x square into 3x. 3x cube plus 2x into 3x. 6 remain no sign means plus. Here also plus. Plus into plus, plus only. 2x into 3x. It is 6x square. Plus 1 into 3x is 3x. Now leave some gaps here because you have to subtract the term and change the sign. It means this is plus, make it as minus. Again this plus becomes minus, this plus becomes minus. Change the first, cancel the first term. 3x cube minus 3x cube get cancelled. Now here we have x square means 1x square, you must know. See, minus 6 plus 1. Minus 6 plus 1 means minus 5 x square. See children, Bigger number is 6 which contains negative sign. You should not see it to this side. Okay? Here 1 means, no means 1 only. That is plus 1. Minus 6 plus 1. So different sign. They are minus 8 plus 8. Different sign means you have to subtract one from the other and keep the bigger number side. That is the procedure of subtracting. That is minus 6 plus 1 means minus 5x square. Similarly here children, minus 3 plus 2 means minus 1x. This plus 5 bring down as it is. So here again, the first term is minus 5x square. So bring it to the working column. Divided by x square and this x square, or the first term of the divisor. That's the procedure I taught already. Just x square and x square gets cancelled, we will get it with minus 5. So this minus 5 is the second term of the quotient. Again, the quotient to be multiplied by each term of the divisor. That is x square into minus 5 is minus 5 x square plus 2 into minus 2x into 5, it is 10x plus into minus 1 into 5. Again, we will change the sign of this second line, that is this minus become plus, or we have to subtract to cancel the first term I told already. Again here, this minus becomes plus, this minus becomes plus. Cancel the first term, minus 5x square plus 5x square gets cancelled. Now here you have plus 10x minus 1x. Say plus is there, minus is there, different sign. You have to subtract. 10 minus 1 means 9x. 10 is greater than 1. You must know that. And 10 contains positive sign. So your answer is positive. Don't see to this sign, children. Change its sign. Again here plus 5 plus 5. Both are same sign. Plus plus same, you have added. That is plus 10. Now here children, 9x plus 10 is called remainder. This is R of x. Means remainder of the polynomial x. And this you must be knowing, it is the polynomial of the given x. But what about this x square plus 2x plus? These are given in the sum again. It is g of x. G of x means the general expression or general polynomial in x. And whereas this one is called q of x, or quotient of x. Yes. Now children, you have to verify the division algorithm as the question says. Till now what we did is just finding the quotient and remainder. So division algorithm says P of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. G of x means, as I already said, it is some general polynomial of x which will be given in the question itself. And q of x is nothing but the quotient of x will be find after dividing. Similarly, r of x is the remainder of x also will be find after dividing, and p of x is be given in the question itself. So this should be tallied. Here children, please learn to write the expressions neatly, because if you go on writing as you like, you will not understand. Try to observe here. Just have written g of x. After writing g of x, don't write into immediately, because we don't know how long this g of x polynomial is given, whether it is a binomial, polynomial or linear, we don't know. Depends on the question. In this question is a trinomial. It is 1 plus 2x plus x square, which is given in the question itself. This you can see. That is 1 plus 2x plus x square is called the general polynomial of x or g of x. So first you write down gx, below there is 1 plus 2x plus x square, close the bracket neatly. Then you write into. Again this into below into should come neatly. This try to understand here, because one sum if you understood neatly, you can proceed. All other sums you get perfect answers. Similarly, q of x. Q of x you already found. It is 3x minus 5. Again plus you write down. R of x means remainder of x you already got 9x plus 3 equals this polynomial of x. Polynomial of x again it is given, it is 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. You should get this. If you get this, that's all about how to verify the division algorithm. Now here children, 1 into 3x minus 5. See 1 into 3x minus 5. See here is the product of trinomial and binomial. So what you have to do? Each term should be multiplied by this binomial. That is 1 into 3x minus 5. Again plus 2x into 3x minus 5 plus x square into 3x minus 5 plus 9x plus 10 should be equal to, this is as this is copying 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. This right side just you are going writing as it is, because you get that. Then after getting this, see 1 into 3x minus 5 is 1 into 3x is 3x only, minus 1 into 5 plus 2 into 3 6, x into x square plus into minus, be careful about signs and term. 2x into 5 it is 10x plus x square into 3x 3, see x square into x cube, and minus x square into 5x square plus 9x plus 10 should be equal to 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. See, try to understand this equals how you have to write, and this plus how to write, is into how to write like this. Now in this step you have to group the like terms. While grouping, to avoid one step, better write in the standard form. Standard form is general form. Or for example here 3x cube is there. You write this first. That is 3x cube. Then x square. You can see here plus 6x square is here, minus 5x square is here. So better group it. That is plus 6x square minus 5x square. Because x square and x square, they are called like terms. In the next step, we are going to add or subtract. Now x square is over. Now coming to x term, the term with x. You can see here you have 3x. That is no sign means plus 3x. See, plus 3x, then plus 9x is there. Then again minus 10x is there. Got it? Plus 3x, plus 10x, minus 10. See, plus 3 plus 10. These are again like terms, because which contains only x. Now constants. Constant means what? Here you have minus 5 and lastly you have plus 10 here. See children, be careful for proceeding from this step to this step. Just you have to group the like term. This one just copying. That is 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. Now here you see children, this 3x cube you can write as it is. Here x square, they are like terms, and here you have plus sign, here you have negative sign. Plus sign, minus sign means different sign. Different sign means you have to subtract one from the other. That is 6 minus 5 is 1x square, or simply x square. After writing x square, see children, 6 is greater than 5. You must know that and 6 contains positive sign, so we will be getting positive x square. Now coming to this, that is 3x plus 9x minus 10x. Here is the children, plus is there, here also plus. Plus plus means same sign. Same sign means you have to add. That is plus 3x plus 9x means plus 12x. Can you make out this? Because here also x, here also x. They are like terms. Plus 3 plus 9 means plus 12x. Then minus 10x, don't forget this. Now here these two are constants. You can operate here. Again here you can see plus sign, minus sign, different sign. Different sign means you have to subtract. 10 minus 5 is 5. 10 is greater or 5 is greater? You must know that. 10 is greater, which contains positive sign, so answer is positive. Now this one just repeat. That is 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. Now we are concluding step. So 3x cube plus x square. See children here, 3x cube plus x square. Now again here these two are like terms because it contains x. Again here plus 12 minus 10 plus minus different sign. Different sign means you have to subtract. So if you subtract 10 from 12, or difference of 12 and 10 is 2x. So 12 is greater or 10 is greater, children? Obviously you must know it is 12 is greater, which contains positive sign. So our answer is positive 2x. Be careful here to put the sign, children. Again here plus 5. So which is good, just to repeat this. 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5. See children, now you observe both left hand side as well as right hand side, they are same. That is 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus 5 is equal to 3x cube plus x square plus 2x plus. Like that you must get it. This is how you have to verify the division algorithm in polynomials. Just you can write in the last word, verify. You can write it as verified. Yes children, just now we have finished one verification of division of algorithm. Now how can you use this concept? That you have to learn. How can you use this concept in the questions, or how to frame a question. So one thing you keep it in mind, as much as possible, repeatedly I am telling, frame your own question, learn to frame the question. Especially it is not possible in all the chapters, but it is possible in polynomials. Whatever may be the concept, you try to create yourself. Creativity, lot of creativity is expected in this chapter. Because while creating, if you know that, if you have the perfect knowledge, your answer will be ready with your question. Because you, since you are the creator, your question, your answers, everything will be ready. But be careful while creating the question. Don't write any wrong informations. You can refer to the textbook, or I can refer to the questions like this. It means just to use the same words. For example, here I just read the question now. On dividing x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 by a polynomial g of x, the quotient and the remainder were x minus 2 and minus 2x plus 4 respectively. Find gx. This is taken from the textbook exercise sum. This is one of the exercise sum in the textbook. Again, it's very important in the exam, which carries 3 marks. For example, previously what we did, this 99% acceptance or guarantee I can give you related to this type of question. You can refer to any questions of the previous years. So give importance to this type of concepts. First you learn the same question. Later on you can think of the creating questions and all. Okay. So here the question asked here is, find gx. See children, writing a question is so easy, but how to proceed? The way of writing is most important in this concept. Again, I am repeating, I am telling children, while writing this or copying this sum, please start in the fresh page. Don't write half information in one page, half information in the other page. As much as possible, the sum should be the same page and complete in the same page, so that including the question till concluding the answer, everything should be the same page, so that it will be helpful for you. So let us start now. Again here, on dividing x cube minus 3x plus x plus 2 is there. See, x cube is there, you must know that it is the dividend of the polynomial by g of x. G of x means general term. You have to find out that. You will come to know how. The quotient and remainder for x minus 3. See children, here quotient and remainder is given here. So x minus 2 is the quotient and minus 2x power 4 is the remainder respectively. Find gx. This is the question. So anyhow, let me write down this first. Before writing, you must know how to write it neatly. For example, this is px, I said already. So if you write px here, you can observe why I am writing how I write. So after writing px, first you write down this expression below this, that is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. What is it? Write down polynomial for p of x. Below that, write down the given polynomial p x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Now you put equal sign here. Here also equals. The equals should come one below the other neatly. Then the division algorithm says g of x. In this question you have to find gx. So gx will be as it is. Because you have to find it into. See, into how to write. Equals how to write, into how to write, everything you have to learn. Q of x means quotient. What is this one? See, quotient is x minus 2. X minus 2 is the quotient. Then plus R of x means remainder of x. So in our question, remainder is minus 2x plus 4. You can write plus 4 minus 2x or minus 2x plus 4. Anyhow, I already written plus. So better write plus 4 first, then minus 2x. So this I will repeat. Why I am giving importance to this, so much of importance these two lines? Because once if you learn to write this line neatly, you can do the sum properly, or you will not get the terms only. For example, first you write, don't write px equals, you could have observed by the time. First you write down px, then immediately write down the polynomial x. Because how long it will take, I don't know. You put equals and equals here neatly like this. Then gx below gx, because gx is in the algorithm and this gx we have to find out. So it will be keep as it is. Then into how neatly it should come one below the other. Now quotient of q of x, it is again in the algorithm. According to this sum, the quotient is x minus 2 are expressed. Plus r of x means remainder of x, again it is in the algorithm. But remainder here it is given minus 2x plus 4. So what to do? So first plus 4, no, just write plus 4 and minus 2x the last also. Now transposing you have to learn. Transposing in the sense what? You have to transpose the like terms. For example, here into is there. You cannot transpose this. Transposing is the next step. First step will transpose these two. That is plus 4 and minus x to x. If it is transposed to left hand side, the sign will change. You must know that. While transposing, be careful. You have to change the sign and get transpose the term. Just to observe how you write. For example, x cube minus 3x square plus x means you must be knowing it is plus 1x. Now observe children, here we have minus 2x. So this minus 2x, we are transposing to the left hand side. Be careful, the sign will change. You should know this. This is most important to do. While transferring minus 2x to left hand side, it becomes plus 2x. And plus 4 is there. Plus 4 again we have to transpose to left hand side. It becomes minus 4. Don't forget this plus 2 children. Because say plus x plus 1x we have written. That 4 minus 2 is transpose, it becomes 2x minus 4. Plus 2 is there. Keep the plus 2 as it is. Don't change this sign because we are keeping on the left hand side only. Then equals. Let us write g of x as it is into x minus 2. So this is, repeatedly I am telling children, this sum or the previous sum what we did, please do that sum by writing these headings. And this sum should be written like that sum should be like this. So interchanging, so that you will be practicing the sums. So g of x into x minus 2. Now in the next step you have x cube minus 3x square. See, plus 1x plus 2x means plus 3x. Minus 4 plus 2 means minus 2. Equals is the equals. G of x is the whole g of x as it is. See, into x minus 2. Now we can transpose this into x minus 2. Again, this into x minus 2 transpose means it will go to the denominator. Learn this children transpose. Because if cross multiplied again, g of x into x minus 2 should be together. That is g of x into x minus 2. Or imagine that this step. See, divided by x minus 2 means x minus 2 gets cancelled. We are getting gx is equal to. So this is also divided by x minus 2. This term we will get. Please learn this properly. Yes, children. So whatever you got in the previous step, you can write it as g of x is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. This is again, children, it is just simple division. We already did in previous days. That is x minus 2 then x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 2. With the procedure same, children, slight fast I will do because by this time you might have been understood or learned, or by this time you could have learned. That is x cube by x cube by x. We give x square because x cube means x dot x 3 times 1x is x done and remaining x square as it is. That is x square. So x into x square is x cube. See, children, minus 2 into x square is minus 2 square. Change the sign. X cube and minus x cube gets cancelled. Don't forget to change the sign here, children. It's minus 2 become plus. Now minus 3 plus 2 means again it is minus 1x square. So bring these two terms as it is. That is plus 3x divided by as it is minus 2. Now again minus 1x square is there. Bring it to the working column divided by x. So get what? Minus 1 will be as it is 1x. Or minus 1x, or I write as minus x. Minus 1x can be written as minus x. But nothing means one only, you must know that I repeatedly am telling in all the questions. Again x into minus x is minus 1x square or minus x square. So minus into minus plus, be careful about sign, children here. Minus into minus plus 2 into x, 2x. So here this minus become plus, plus become minus 1x, so plus 2 gets cancelled. Again here plus 3x minus 2x. Plus 3x minus 2x means again 1x minus 2. Again you can see here x, here also x. So many children will commit mistake here. Be careful, children. You must know it is 1. Because x ones are x, you can write like that. Or x and x and 1. That 1 means plus 1. So get what? X into 1 is x. You can extend this. Minus into plus minus. 2 into 1 is 2. So change the sign. Xn minus x gets cancelled, minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled. You get the remainder as 0. But be careful, the question not asked here to find the remainder or something. To find gx. You must know that gx is here. Because if this is qx, this is gx. If this is gx, this is qx. Vice versa. That is x square minus x plus 1. Can you make out? That is how you have to conclude the answer now, children. Therefore, what is gx? G of x is equal to x square minus x plus 1. Underline this like this. This concept I am repeating once again. 99% you can expect in all the examinations. Maybe CBSE or state CBSE or any other state CBSE, whatever it is. You can see to the paper if you want. This concept, not the same question, children. That is to find gx or that is find to qx, they can ask, or division algorithm like that. 3 mark question. Yes, children. Now the next sum is ready. You will see it on the board. Again, which is taken from your exercise, the polynomial last exercise. This is question number 3. You can refer to the textbook if you are not able to view this. That is, obtain all other zeros of 3x to the power of 4 plus 6x cube minus 2x square minus 10x minus 5. If 2 of its zeros are root of 5 by 3 and minus root of 5 by 3. See, children, 2 zeros are given here. By using 2 zeros, you can find a quadratic polynomial that I taught you in the previous class. So anyhow, let us revise once again. That is x square minus bracket. See, children, sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros means add up both. That is root 5 by 3 minus root 5 by 3 into x. Just to recall, children, we are forming a quadratic polynomial where 2 zeros are given, which already you are learned by this time. That is x square minus sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros means square root of 5 by 3 and minus square root of 5 by 3 is given here. Just to take out as it, that is root of 5 by 3 minus. Sum means addition. Addition means as the sign you have to take like that into x plus product of the zeros. Product of the zeros to multiply these two. That is plus 5 by 3 into minus 5 by 3. The next step we will be getting some polynomial of x as x square. See, plus 5 by 3 minus 5 by 3 gets cancelled here. So it gets 0. That is 0x. Now here you can see plus into minus minus. See, root 5 by 3 and root 5 by 3 means just you will be getting 5 by 3. Because square root of 5 into 5 means 25. Square root of 25 means 5, you must know that. Similarly, root 3 into root 3 means root 9. Root 9 value is 3. So plus into minus minus. Ultimately, the zeros will not be there. So just you can cancel this to get the px as x square minus 5 by 3. This is one of the quadratic polynomial. So one quadratic polynomial we got. By using this quadratic polynomial, you have to divide that to get another quadratic polynomial. If you factorize that quadratic polynomial, you will be getting the answer. That is the method, children. See, children, here we got the quadratic polynomial as x square minus 5 by 3. So it is very difficult for you to divide if it is fraction. So let us make this fraction as a number as integer. So divide by 3 is there. This 3 we don't want. What to do? Multiply by 3. Multiply by 3 means this 3 and 3 gets cancelled. But be careful, here I should multiply by 3. So show that step. Multiply by 3 means what you will get. So this polynomial of p of x is equal to, see, multiply by 3 means x square into 3. 3x square minus, see, 3 and 3 gets cancelled, you will be getting 5. So this is one of the polynomial. So to divide this, you can consider this as the divisor and this as the dividend. And if you divide to get another quadratic polynomial, which we will do now. See children, now this you can make out, that is 3x square minus 5 is a quadratic polynomial that we form by using the given zeros, that is root 5 by 3 and root 5 minus was given. By using that we got that, and this is the given polynomial in the question. So let us divide this again. This is like first I will do, see, 3x to the power of 4 by 3x square means you are getting only x square in the top. 3x square into x square is 3x to the power of 4 minus into plus minus 5x square. So where to write? Be careful, don't write as you like. See, this x square term should be written below x square. Don't write below x cube. It's wrong if you wrote like that. Now changing of the sign, let us show minus and this become plus. To cancel 3x to the power of 4 minus 3x to the power of 4. Now you have 6x cube. See, plus 5 minus 2 means again here plus 3x square. So minus 10x minus 5, hold as it is. Will bring down as it is. Again 6x cube divided by 3x square. Means write in the question, that is 2x will get. Because 3 into 2 is 6. X square into x is x cube. Again minus into plus minus 5 into 2x 10x. See, minus 10x, where to write? It will be written below x. Again show the changing of n minus, this become plus. See, 6x cube minus is cancelled. Again minus 10x plus 10x also gets cancelled. Now we will be remaining with the expression 3x square minus 5. See, 3x square divided by 3x square means 1, that is plus 1. Plus 1, you must know that. So 3x square into 1 is 3x square. Minus into plus minus 5 ones are 5. Again change the sign. Show the cancellation. The 0 is the remainder. The question is not ended till. You must know what is the question. Question asked here is find the other zeros. Other zeros means you have to find out the zeros for x square plus 2x plus 1. Let me find out that now. See children, this was the quotient we got. Let us factorize this. X square, see, plus 2x. The splitting term, that is plus 1x plus 1x plus 1. So because 2x is there, the product is 1. 1 ones are 1. So very simplest, very easiest question. 1x plus 1x add, you will be getting 2x. So plus 1, last plus 1 you hold, keep as it is, equals. Just to take x as common factor, x into x plus 1, again plus 1 into x plus 1, which is nothing but x plus 1 into x plus 1. So x plus 1 equals 0 means what? X is equal to minus 1. One more is there again. Again x plus 1 equals 0 means x is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 and both are same. You can write 2 times or you can write 1 time left to you. Ultimately what are the zeros? In the question it was given root 5 by 3 and minus root 5 by 3. That was given zeros. Again here we got minus 1 and minus 1. Let us conclude this now. Ultimately children, the answer is ready. That is the zeros of the given polynomial are root 5 by 3 and minus root 5, which was given in the question itself. Just to revise it, and minus 1 and minus 1. So total how many zeros are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can observe the polynomials also. We have started with the x to the power of 4. The degree of the polynomial was 4. So you got 4 zeros in this polynomial. This is how you have to do when zeros are given, other zeros how to find. Again children, this was I told already in your exercise, the third or fourth sum, you can see to that. Okay, today's last sum. One sum will do. Okay children, this is the next sum today we are discussing. Again it's a similar type of sum, but slight change is there when compared with the previous sum. But the method is same. No change in the method, but you must learn how to do that. It's given here, if two zeros of the polynomial x to the power of 4 minus 6x cube minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35 are 2 plus or minus root 3, find the other zeros. This is the question given. Yes. So again the procedure is same. See, 2 plus or minus root 3 are the two zeros given. You must know that two zeros are 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. Learn this children. 2 plus or minus root 3 is given. So the two zeros are what? Two zeros are, one is 2 plus root 3 and another one is 2 minus root 3. Yeah? Yes. Now, let us find the quadratic polynomial by using the formula x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. We can consider that as the polynomial of x. P of x is equal to x square minus sum of the zeros. See children, sum of the zeros means here what it is given. 2 plus root is 1 0, 2 minus 2, just have to add it. That is 2 plus root 3 plus 2 minus root 3 into x. I repeat, x square minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. Product of the zeros to multiply the 2. That is 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3. So the next step, what do you get? X square minus bracket. Here since it's plus root 3, minus root 3 gets cancelled. So we will be getting with 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 means 4 into x plus. Again you see here children, two binomials, same binomials with different sign. That is 2 plus root 3, 2. This is the form of a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. If you know, well and good. If you don't know, learn that and apply it. That is 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3 means 2 into 2. 2 square are 4 minus, see, a plus b, a minus b, a square means 2 square. Or if you want, you can write one step. Okay, 2 square minus b square means root 3 whole square. A square minus b square. So in the next step, x square minus 4x plus, see 2 square means 2 into 2 it is 4. Root 3 square means root and 2 gets cancelled, getting 3. Because root 3 square is what? Root 3 into root 3, root 9. Square root of 9 is 3. So root 3 whole square means 3. So finally what we got? X square minus 4x. See, plus 4 minus 3 means 1. See, this is one of the quadratic polynomial. The zeros of this polynomial you must know the 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3. Now, by using this quadratic polynomial, you will divide the given polynomial. So, you will be getting another quadratic polynomial. That you have to factorize to get the zeros. That's the procedure student that you will see now. Yes. So children, now this x square minus 4x plus 1. X square minus 4x plus 1, and this one x to the power of 4 minus 6 minus 26 plus 38x minus 6 was given in the sum. So here again the procedure is same. This now we found it by applying the zeros of the quadratic polynomial to get the quadratic. Now we will divide this as usual. Now here x to the power of 4 divided by x square is there. So we will be getting x square x to the power of 3 minus into plus minus 4x into x square is 4x cube plus into plus plus 1 into x square is 1x square. So show the changing of sign. Plus become minus, this minus become plus, again this plus becomes minus. Our intention is to cancel the first term. Now minus 6 plus 4 means minus 2x cube. Minus 26 minus 1 means minus 27x square. So bring down the 2 as it is, that is 138x. Minus 35. Again here you have minus 2x cube divided by x square. Means you will be getting minus 2x in the quotient place. This I have taught you children already. You take minus 2x into working column. Take the first term here and divide it, you will be getting minus 2x. So x square into minus 2x is minus 2x cube. Minus into minus plus. 4x into 2x is 8x square. Plus into minus minus 1 into 2x, it is 2x. See children, where to write 2? Below 8. Below x should come. Like term should come one below the other neatly like this. Again changing of the sign is shown. Minus become plus, plus become minus, minus become plus. The intention is what? To cancel the first term, that is minus 2x plus 2x gets cancelled. Now minus 27, minus 8, both are negative signs. You must be knowing. Here also minus, this also minus. Minus, minus, same sign. Same sign means to add, learn that. Addition is 27 plus 8, 35 will be getting. X square let it be as it is. Now 27 and 8. Among 27 and 8, which is greater? 27. Good. So, that 27 contains negative sign. So, we will be getting negative 35. This is most important children, because in any one step, if you commit mistake regarding this sign, you will not get the answer only. Now, you can see here this is plus. What is this? Plus. Good. Same sign. Again same thing means you have to add. So 138 plus 2 means how much? You will be getting 140x. Again you must know 138 is greater, which contains positive sign. So you will be getting positive. This minus 35 bring down as it is. Again here minus 35x square divided by x square means you will be getting minus 35 in the quotient place. So multiply x square into minus 35. This is minus 35x square. Minus into minus plus. See 4 into 35. You multiply children, you will be getting 140. 35 4 1 x is there. X. Again plus into minus minus 1 into 35. 35. Again change the sign. minus become plus, plus become minus, minus become plus. See, minus 35 plus 35 gets cancelled. 140 minus 140 gets cancelled. Minus 35 plus 35 gets cancelled. Let us 0 as the remainder. You must get 0 as the remainder because these are all the factors. Now this is most important, children. Now this is the quotient we got, x square minus 2x is minus 35, which is again one more quadratic polynomial. You have to factorize that to get the zeros of the polynomial. That we will discuss now. Yes, children. X square minus 2x minus 35. Again, you have to go back to factorization. So, factors for 35 are 5 and 7, or 7 5 is 35. And here you have 2. So, 7 and 5 have to write in the middle term. That is x square, say minus 7x plus 5x minus 35. This is called splitting the midterms and getting the factors. So what we did here is split the midterm. So minus 7 plus 5 means minus 2 will be getting. That is x into x minus 7 plus 5 into x minus 7. Ultimately you will get what? X minus 7 into x plus 5. So x minus 7 equals 0 implies transpose this minus 7 to right hand side, so it becomes plus 7 or simply 7. Similarly, x plus 5 is equal to 0 means transpose this plus 5 right hand side. Be careful but change the sign. So it is minus 5. So what is the question asked for you? The question asked to find the 2, because earlier 2 zeros was given. 2 plus or minus 2 was given. Other 2 zeros are 7 and minus 5 just to be found. So conclude the answer. Therefore, the required 2 zeros are 7 and minus 5. Okay, children, that's all about today. So today, children, I think we did only 4 or 5 sums. Please concentrate on these sums. Today's sums what we did. I can assure you 3 mark question. You can refer to previous questions papers also if you want. I am repeating. Don't expect the same questions. The concepts what I did. I said that is most important. That too especially find GX concept you learned from today's. You can refer to the question. Practice such type of sums. Anyhow, in the next class, we are going to conclude the lesson. Means 90% of the portion of the polynomial chapter is over. Hardly remaining 10%. We are going to conclude in the next class. So one request I am telling you, children, to all of you, really if you understood this lesson, what you can do. Today's questions you go on referring. In that what are there? Zeros are given, polynomials are given. So take out the same zeros, same polynomials, frame the questions of your choice. Before that you must know the answers for that. So please learn that. Don't worry about the question, go on in searching of finding the questions and all. Frame yourself. It means, what are the questions given today? Just you go on fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks in the sense, don't change the words, let it be words as it is. Just go on changing the expressions of your solved problems. For example, today's initially we did 1 and 2. That can be interchanged. Interchanged in the sense what? The first sum what we did, that can be done to second sum. So the second sum what we did, that can be applied to first. Like that. Without changing the wordings. Similarly, third, fourth, fifth we did. Similar type of sum again, children. It may be finding gx or the number of zeros are given. Okay children, thank you. See you in the next class.